going to talk all things going live. Appreciate you all being here. Let me know if you have questions. We're talking all things live streaming, so feel free to come in, ask questions, engage. I'm going to give some live streaming tips. I want you guys to be successful. I don't want you to worry about how to do this, how to build your community. So we're going to talk about how to go live. So this is my 10 a.m. live. I appreciate you all joining me. Let me know if you have questions. We're going to get started in just a few moments. I always start here with connecting with you guys in the chat. Let me know if you have questions. And then I say, if you are listening, go ahead and like the live. Give me a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel. Put comments in there saying, hello, I'm new, here's where I'm from. And then if you have not clicked that bell, click the bell so you get notifications of when I go live and I post content. So we are going to get started in just a few moments. I usually start here on YouTube first so that we can chat a little bit. And then we will shift over to TikTok. You guys know I co-stream, so I'm streaming here first with the thinking that I'm going to go over to TikTok and start talking over there. So I use TikTok. I teach TikTok live streaming in particular because this particular platform is a little not as detailed as TikTok. Hey, wow. Thank you so much, friends. Thank you for the wow. Make sure you like the live. Give me a thumbs up. And then also click subscribe to the channel and click the bell to get notifications when I go live and post content. I'm assuming you're a subscriber already. So if you are, that is awesome. Thank you for subscribing. If you're not, time to become a subscriber. So I appreciate you being here. Let me know if you have any questions in the meantime. We're going to get started in just a few moments. So I appreciate you all coming in, helping out the live. Thank you so much for your support. It is a new month, a new year. We are doing big things this year, so I don't want you guys to give up. We are just getting started, all right? So come in. Let me know if there's questions. I'm going to set up my other screen in a moment so that we can go live over there. Appreciate you all being here. And if you are new, feel free to put new in the chat. We'll get to talking and chatting in just a moment. I want to make sure I'm able to answer questions and support you as you prepare to go live. So let me know if there's any questions, friends. We'll get to talking in just a few moments. I appreciate everybody coming in. So we're going to talk a little bit, this is a new month. We got some stuff going on. From an agency perspective, I always want to give live streaming tips. I kind of reiterate some things to kind of make sure you guys know what to do, how to get going, how to go live. I know some people are like still trying to decide if they really want to engage in this process. And I would say get started. Okay? Get started. It is not too late for you all. Get started, friends. So hopefully it goes smoothly today. Thank you all for coming in. If you're new to my live, feel free to come in, ask questions. I tell you first, make sure you give me a like. And if you haven't done that yet, go ahead and make sure that you are also subscribed to the channel and that you click the bell to get notifications when I go live and post content. Okay? So hopefully you guys are doing well. We are going to get started in a second. We'll get started in a second. I appreciate all the support. So we'll get started in just a few moments. So thank you all for coming in. Give me 1 second. Hello, friends. How are you? Appreciate everybody coming through. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Come in. Let me know if you have any questions. Appreciate the support. Make sure you give me a thumbs up, as well as like the live and comment and subscribe if you haven't done so already. All right, I'm just setting up my screen over here on the TikTok side, so I'm going to go over there and talk in just a few moments. So I always want to make sure I'm answering questions here first because YouTube usually will send people over into the room. You get a burst of folks coming in, so I always want to make sure I answer questions here. Hello, Idea Barista. How are you, friend? Good morning. Good morning. How's everything going? Hopefully you are doing well. Um, your girl has not, I repeat, your girl has not gone outside today. My husband said it was 13 degrees. I haven't been outside yet, but it is supposedly frigid here in Orlando. Yeah. So I have not been out the door. So I said I was going to go out there and see what the weather's like. But I haven't been downstairs yet, so I missed that opportunity. So I just know it's cold, and I don't like being cold. So hey, so that's how I feel about it. It's like I don't know if I want to do that to myself this early in the morning. So yeah, we're just gonna do what it do, friends. You said Dr. J is freaking out and asked me to let you know that he never even talked about joining us at the. You know what? He sent me a message. He sent me a message. He sent me a message, and I did a voice note. I said, I just want to make sure you heard my voice because I didn't want to type something. Because if it don't work, I'll type. But hopefully you can hear my voice. That was not something that was even on my radar. The way it was presented, oh, okay, yeah, the way it was presented, it was kind of oh, you guys might connect with him, and all I said was like, oh, Orlando to South Florida, that's like 2.5 to 3.5 hours, depending on where he lived. Yeah. I was like, I don't know. Y'all gonna have to coordinate that, but that's a lot of time. In my mind, I was like, ooh, that's a long drive. That's where I was going with it. Like, thinking of the distance. I really didn't think about him. I guess the way it was presented to me, I didn't think it was like a real thing because I was like, oh, that's far. That ain't gonna happen. So so it didn't even dawn on me like, oh, he crashed in our retreat and all this other stuff. I didn't say all that. What I did say, I was like, oh well, if y'all do that, just do it, outside of retreat time so that we could still keep the retreat stuff for the agency. I think I said it like that, but honestly, the way it was presented was like, oh, that ain't gonna happen. And so I told him that. I was like, yeah, I had no, I really didn't think beyond like, oh, you come into our retreat, how dare you? No, no. So not at all. So he's fine. He's totally fine. And the way he said it, it wasn't that, I don't think he intended to attend either. So hello, friends. Hello, people in the room. How are you? Appreciate everybody coming through. Thank you so much for being here. I am Dr. Lisa. We talk all things live streaming here, so come on in. Make sure if you have questions, let me know. I'm happy to answer questions. And if you are new to my live, make sure you give me a thumbs up, like the live, and also click that subscriber button if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and the bell so you can get notifications on when I go live and I post content. I'm gonna be posting some more content over here. I have to get myself together. There has to be some more content here, so be prepared for that. So definitely like, comment, subscribe. All right, makes sense to me. Yes, it didn't present it quite that way. Good to know. Uh, I gathered that. I gathered that she said something a little bit more sassier. So yes, please do. Let us love you. So, yeah, I figured she probably said something a little bit more sassier, and he was like, "Well, wait a minute." So yes. Hey, if you guys what I said in the memo, I was like, anybody's able to do whatever they want to do. At the end of the day, we're creating this space. We're trying to do some activities. I said our agenda hasn't been confirmed as of yet, so we're still working through the details. People have to still sign up and register, so all that needs to happen. So, yeah, it's totally fine. Hello, friends coming in. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome to the room, my friends. I was looking at the chat. It's harder to see the chat here because I do have my phone kind of blocking it a little bit. So we're about to go on the TikTok side of the house. We're going to go over there for a little bit. We're going to engage. I do this as a co-stream experience, so I'm streaming in both places. And so I usually start here on the YT YouTube so that you guys can engage and connect and ask questions, and then we go over on the other platform. So let me know if there's any questions. My screen is acting a little wonky, so I don't see my board, but I had a voice chat on. I guess every time I do a voice chat, it messes up. And then the dual camera still is not going away. So I have to do the board to remove the dual camera, but I can't do a board today. So I got to start the live, remove the board. I mean, remove the dual camera by adding a board. It's glitchy. This is a bug. I don't think this is happening before the glitch. So this is something that predates the glitch, but we'll get through it. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you, people. I am in South Florida. Thank you so much for asking. I am in South Florida. I said South Florida, Central Florida, not South Florida, Central Florida. And I'm married, happily married. Thank you for the compliments. I appreciate you all. We talk about live streaming here. So let me know if you guys have questions. I appreciate all the questions as well. So let me know if there's questions right now. All right, friends. We're going to go live on the TikTok streets too. Hello, TikTok. It is Dr. Lisa. Come on in. We're going to talk all things going live, friends. Thank you so much for being here. Feel free to come on in. We're going to talk about what it means to go live with confidence and ease. I'm going to give live streaming tips. So come in. We're going to talk all things live streaming. Let me know if there are questions that you have in terms of how to go live with confidence and ease. Grace, thank you so much. I appreciate your pals coming on in. Appreciate you as well. Diana, how are you? Come on in, friends. We're going to talk about going live with confidence and ease. I appreciate you all coming through and supporting the live stream. We're going to talk about how to be a great live host. Let me know if you have questions. I love answering questions. Nika Grace, how are you? Good morning. Good morning, friend. How are you doing? Hopefully you guys all is well where you're at. I was sharing earlier on the YT that I have not had a chance to get over outdoors yet. So my husband said it's frigid. It's like 13 degrees here. It's super cold. Oh, look at you becoming a title gifter. Thank you, Nika Grace. She said, let me send this right now. Appreciate that, friend. Thank you so much for the DJ glasses. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. You're so sweet. You're like, let me send the DJ glasses early. Appreciate you all being here. So I appreciate you both being here. Thank you so much, all of y'all. Y'all are so wonderful. I appreciate everybody coming through. Let me know if you have questions. Through a series of recharges, I was able to make it happen. Appreciate you so much. I appreciate you. And I see we're pals connected with you, ma'am. Both of y'all connect and chat it out. I appreciate both of y'all. So thank you so much. And let me know if there's questions. It is still a little glitchy, so hopefully things are getting better. It's interesting in my feed. Now, my feed today, I was kind of scrolling in these streets a little bit before I came live. They're talking about the glitch quite a bit. So I was like, oh, TikTok. Y'all trying to get in front of this, huh? So yeah, so hopefully all is well. So hopefully you guys are able to connect to us. So you guys chatting. All right, friends, thank you so much for coming in. I'm trying to set up my other screen so I can have my friend come into the room. And hopefully it works this time. My tapper was not being very cooperative yesterday. How's everybody doing? Is the weather got you down? How are you guys doing? Like I said, I have not stepped outside in my home yet. I came here. Yeah, thank you so much, pals. I was like, what in the world? Thank you, Fran, for catching ridiculousness. So yeah, it's super cold here, y'all. So I haven't stepped outside, but 13 degrees is 13 degrees. I don't care what y'all say, whether it's Florida, Michigan, or I don't know, New York. So 13 degrees is cold, okay? But it's not negative temperatures, but it's supposedly that cold here in Florida. So I am going to get out once I go finish with my live stream. I'm going to go down there and see. Hopefully it's not 13 anymore. It's more like 25. You said that's awful. I know. That's disrespectful. Florida. Like, what are we doing? Truly, Kay, how are you? Good morning, friend. I hear you are rocking and rolling with your live stream. I love hearing all your updates. You said it's 20 here in Georgia. That's cold. That's cold. That's like supposedly my husband, he said on the news, Orlando, Florida, uh, temperature was colder than Montana. Seriously, that's how warped this whole storm is coming, or whatever this winter blast. We've gotten colder temperatures than what you would traditionally think Montana would have. So it's like, what in the world is going on? My life went crazy yesterday. What happened? Thank you so much. Hey, Lisa. Good morning, friend. Come on in, Lisa. Lisa, this is for you, Lisa. Because you, for some reason, when we communicate in the inbox, sometimes things get missed. You have won another campaign challenge, okay, friend? So you have a reward coming to you for winning. All right, you're in the top three. So put in my chat. Yes, I heard you. So we can make sure you get your reward, friend. Okay, I just want to say that out loud. Congratulations. The top three for January is, it was Lisa. Pure Intentions is number one. Lisa was number two, and Mr. Treetop was number three. Okay. The new campaign. I should say this now since we have a few people in the room. The new campaign. Yes. All right, friend. I don't want you to miss that I said that to you. Thank you. You're welcome. um, the new campaign, TikTok didn't have enough time to approve it, so I had to redo it. It's so ideally it's going to start tomorrow or tonight at midnight. So it'll start on Monday, the 2nd, as opposed to the 1st. Hopefully everything goes smoothly. They approve it today and it can go out tomorrow. If not, I'm probably gonna have to push it out so it has enough lead time to get approved. I think that's still the glitch that is impacting the turnaround time, but we'll see. Hopefully it does get approved and all is well in the world and we can have that where you guys can see it. Okay. Yes. All right. All right. So 53 with a high of 83. Nice. What in the world? That should be Florida. I don't understand the weather right now. 40K likes, and I have 1 point over 3. Oh, look at you. Truly. That is awesome. Truly, K. Congratulations, friend. You are rocking and rolling. I still haven't received anything yet. You still haven't received. Oh, you're talking about your payout. I don't know. Did you put in a ticket? Did you put in a help desk ticket? I will put it in. Put in a ticket. And Nika, you put in a ticket for your fragment stuff. I don't. Did you get that resolved? Did they do anything about that? I think last I heard, nothing had been done. So, but are they communicating with you at least? Let us know what's happening there. So Lisa, put a ticket in and start there. Just start the conversation of at least alerting them that hey, you didn't get a payout. So that way you can do it. How you doing? No, okay. So put in a ticket. You said they aren't doing anything. They're not doing anything. So Nika had an issue with her fragment. 3 tickets are in. Oh, you did put some tickets in. Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, I don't know what to tell you, friend. Hopefully it gets caught up. Um, I'm sure you're not the only one who didn't get it. And yeah, I'm sure you're not the only one who didn't get it. There were some people who mentioned they didn't get a payout too. I know Miss Darlene is the only one that says she got it like the next day. So she got it the next day, but I'm not sure what happened. So take a look. Like I said, just do a little bit of due diligence again with maybe screenshotting that you didn't have any minimum requirements, your PayPal is accurate, all those things. So yeah, that's horrible. Good morning. I'm holding out on my heart. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Al. Some people are saying the agency can go in. I can go in and do money. Maybe let's talk offline. I can't do money, but I guess what I could do is just send in an inquiry, if anything else. But I can't do money. That's without a doubt. They won't let me touch your money. So I could probably submit an inquiry, but even when I looked in inquiry, there's nothing in there that speaks to your payout. Yeah. Your so when it comes to two things I learned: when you get hacked and when it comes to your money, that's 100% you. Because TikTok is like, okay, we can't influence or manipulate or do anything that can be perceived as unethical when it comes to your account from, a hacking situation or your money. So no, we have no control over the money side. But like I said, I could probably submit an inquiry, but when I checked, it was not an inquiry that spoke to my creator didn't get their payout. So it's nothing like that we can do. We can just speak to your live stream experience. Your live stream is here. Your account as a TikToker, as being on this platform and getting paid out for different things that you get is totally is a little separate situation. So, but I'm happy to check in if there is an opportunity for me to submit an inquiry on your behalf. I didn't get hacked. I see the funds in the balance. So yeah. So no, I don't think you got hacked either. They just didn't pay you out. Like, so let me um let me check on my end. I'll actually look right now and see if there's anything that speaks to um how I can submit something on your behalf. In the meantime, TikTok did give me the flash goal. It is 6. I love you so much. If you guys don't mind supporting that, I would appreciate that. Let me check real quick. Um, and check for you all. Thank you so much. But yeah, message me, Lisa, so we could talk over there. Um, let's see. No, it speaks to transactions and stuff, but I'll look. I'm gonna put other. Let's see if there's an other I can put in there. And see. Thank you all for helping. I appreciate the support. Let me see if I could put a other ticket in. That's the only thing I can see that would probably fall under this, but I don't know what they would say to do. Okay. Let's see. Where can I go to agree to the new terms? Do I need to do something with it? Um, when you came on to the live, when you came on last week when they was sending out those new terms, you would hit agree there that you saw it. It was like an acknowledgement. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, Fred. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hey, Disaster Drama Queen. Um, Nika, what I understood, the new terms and conditions, you didn't get anything on the screen that told you to acknowledge then. I saw the pop-up and quickly, but clicked out. I don't think you do anything. I think by you engaging in this app, you agree into the new terms. I don't think there's any, oh, I accept your new terms type document. I think that's it. Yeah, once you saw it, it was up. It was like, hey, here are the new terms, and it is what it is. And so I don't think there was an acknowledgement. I heard people say you could go to your settings and privacy, and on your home screen, on your profile screen, the 3 lines, click settings and privacy, and you scroll down to, it's the area for like content preferences. It's in that area. You're going there to opt out of something. I think it's opt out of um, ads and stuff. It's something to do with the advertising. Do I know? Thank you so much for the follow. I see you, Fred. Do I know all that changed in the new policy? I think what I understood is that, not that I know all that changed, but what I understood is that they had new requirements that spoke to the transparency of content creation, using your content for to help understand what type of ads and stuff you prefer to see, if they can, I guess, if they can monetize, or if there's some way way to use your content. They're now saying they can, essentially, because it's on this platform, so they can use your content in different ways. That's the way I understood it. Um, you got me thinking. There's a couple creators that have talked about it. Um, oh, you're welcome, friend, on private live streams. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. In terms of how you must have saw my content. I appreciate that, friend. Observe Friday. Perhaps it's necessary to acknowledge the weather amongst strangers. Confirm and share reality, mutual sanity in the mad world. Hello, friend. That's an interesting bio. But yeah, so you're welcome, friend. Yeah, you can turn your live stream to just your followers or just specific people to see the stream. Yeah, but keep in mind, you don't have the ability for new people to come in and see it. Nika, you got me to thinking. Let me know if there's specific questions that you have about it. What I would say to do is go in and check the community guidelines and see some of the updates there. Hello, Susan. Others coming in the room. I appreciate you all joining. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you have any questions. Pure, how you doing, friend? Welcome to the room. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the daily heartbeat. Appreciate you all. Carol, how are you? Y'all, Carol was singing yesterday on her live. I just heard you say some people didn't like it, so I was curious what that was about. I am well. Greetings, everyone. Thank you. Appreciate you, Pure. Give me 1 second, Nika. I'm going to recap some stuff I said earlier in the week or the last few days. Well, it is invisible to everyone else that you didn't invite. What if an invite shares the live? Um, that is something that could happen. You can ask people not to share out the live. Yeah. So if somebody shares the live out, I think it still is, people can come through an invite. I think it's still accessible to them if they came through a shared invite. So you have to try it and see. Thank you so much, all who are coming into the room. I would say definitely try it and see. But I think it is visible to people who share out your live because they can have access that way. But they wouldn't get it. Um, and through the For You feed. They wouldn't get it through the regular feed. So just keep that in mind. I think the shares probably still exist, the ability to share out the live. Thank you, Doc. You're welcome. You're welcome. Um, Everybody in the room, appreciate you all coming in. Let me know if you have any questions. That's somebody, let me just say, Observer Friday, how did you come across me, friend? Was it because of the post? I'm assuming it was. So that's the beauty of content, because people will see you are live with your content, or maybe they follow you, they got notifications. So you want to have the content side too. So you definitely want to have the content because that's going to help get new visibility, especially if it's a topic where people are interested in what you're posting. That particular, thank you so much for the for the likes. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. The league trophy. Appreciate you, friend. Appreciate that. Thank you for those hanging lights. Let me just say, let me go back to Carol real quick. Did you tell Pure that she won? Pure, did you know you won? Pure, if you're still here, friend, did you know you won our January campaign? Pure, you won our January campaign. No, I didn't. No, I did not. Yes, you did. We had a January campaign. It was based on going live. Yeah, you were number one. Why, Nika, why you say again? You were number one, friend. So you won the January campaign, and I'll be sending out a notice to you. Lisa Lives came in second, and Mrs. Treetop came in third. So yeah, so the January campaign, our February campaign, ideally is going to launch tomorrow. TikTok didn't approve it, didn't have enough time to approve it, so we will have it start on Monday. So hopefully it starts on Monday. I'm hoping that it gets approved, everything's good, and they can start it. You said congratulations, ladies. Yes. So for February, I think February is going to be interesting. It's going to be a little bit of a shakeup because what happens now is there's more points for our friends who go live more frequently. There's points also for your valid live days. There's points also for the matches, the diamonds that you get in matches, and then just regular diamonds you get. So I think we're going to see a little bit of a shakeup. It'll be interesting how this February plays out. I don't, I don't know. I don't know if our top three are going to be in the top three. I'm just going to say that. I think we have a lot of people who go live a lot, long days, a lot of days. There's a lot of points for going live for your duration, how many days valid go live days you have, as well as, we have people who do matches all the time, who make it part of their live stream. So that'll be interesting because we have a lot of that happening too. So if you look at our top 25, I think that they're going to be there's going to be many of the people who are going to be in the top leaderboard spots. So it'll be interesting. Hopefully that doesn't mean more voice chats all day. I don't know. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. But I mean, that's a part of it. That's a valid go live. It is. So So it is a way to go live. Duquan, how you doing, friend? Coming through the room. Saw you as well, friend. Um, Carol. Carol went to open mic events. She was out and about last night. And so if you got a chance, I don't know how many of y'all stopped in on Carol's live, but literally Carol and a baby girl, her beautiful teenage daughter, did a mommy daughter duo on this open mic, and she streamed it for us. So it was wonderful. Carol has a beautiful voice, first of all, and baby girl was playing the drums. So it was great. You guys missed out. Carol was outside last night. She was outside. She was out. You said you guys had so much fun. You did good. They did Michael Jackson, which, oh gosh, which one was it? It was a Michael Jackson song. Say the name for me, Carol. He said, so she did a Michael Jackson song, and it was really good. She did good. She was hitting notes, y'all. She was hitting notes. She was hitting all the way you make me feel. That's it. The way you make me feel. In my head, I was doing the beat, but I couldn't say the words. The way you make me feel, and she hit notes, y'all. She hit some good notes. I was like, wow. I could not. First of all, I could never have done that. Now, first of all, I'm not a singer. Let me just be clear about that. I don't sing. I don't sing. My sister and my niece got the singing voice. My mother had a nice voice too, but me, not so much. I'm a little tone deaf. But Carol has a voice. I mean, she's the voice guru. That's what she does. She is the voice guru. So she has a nice voice. I said what did I say? You're a double threat with the voice and acting and now the singing. I don't know if you dance, so maybe you might be a triple threat, but you are doing it. She does have a beautiful voice. And she's so confident with just breaking out into song too. Like even in her regular life, she'll say a note and sing something really quickly. I'm like, oh, I hear you. Go voice. I hear you. But yeah, she sung on the open mic with baby girl playing the drums. So it was sweet. Good job, friend. Good job. Okay, so all who are in the room, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate everybody coming in. Let me know if you have questions. Lynn, I thank you for those populars. I appreciate your friend. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate everybody coming through. Let me know if there's specific questions. I'm going to circle back to Nika's question. And I think Nika's question kind of opened up a little bit of a debate. Not really a debate. It was more like, okay, what are we trying to achieve here? And here's the reality of it. You all are the East, Eastern, all the January. Yes, birthday energy was soaked up. Yes, are the best. Okay, gotcha. I was like, what's that? East Coast? Yes, you're the best. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate your friend. You are happy birthday. I know your birthday was just here. We had a lot of Januaries. Pure, I don't know if she's still in the room. She celebrated her birthday the other day. She had a great birthday battle yesterday as well. It was awesome. DJ party, all the things. Nika, she celebrated her birthday. E-Nurse celebrated her birthday. Oh gosh, I'm gonna forget everybody. Um, gosh, Charmaine, she had a birthday. All the people. Charlene had a birthday. I was like, it was so many birthdays. Flourish's daughter Maddie had a birthday. It was so many birthdays, y'all. So January was full. What do you call it? The Capricorn Aquarius energy that was all displayed throughout the month. So it's awesome. I know we have some February birthdays that we're gonna see as well. All the January birthdays. You said Aquarius season. Well, it was a little bit of Capricorn season in there too now. Short Stuff. Short Stuff had a birthday. Thank you so much. We just celebrated Short Stuff's birthday too. I'm sorry I missed that. So Short Stuff, her birthday was just this yesterday. Yesterday was her official birthday. So yes, it's been a whirlwind of birthdays. Y'all got me like a parent trying to remember all the kids' birthdays. Okay, so I was like, oh Lord. But no, it's awesome. I think today, I have to confirm, I think today is Lisa Bailey's birthday. She's doing a battle later this evening at 7:30. I think that's a birthday battle. I have to confirm with her, but I think it is her actual birthday, and so she's doing a birthday battle. And then Coach Jessie is doing a battle next Friday, or this Friday coming up, where she's doing an anniversary battle, and then she has a birthday later, mid-February. I'm going to say the wrong day, but I want to say it's like the 16th of February. So there's some February birthdays as well. Miss Short Stuff, got to catch her next live and show love. Yes, yes. Yeah, she had a great battle. She had a great battle. TikTok was too glitchy for the birthday battle for me. I know. Did that was the glitch that happened when you didn't get your fragments for the battle either. Okay. Yeah. You said I'm bad. Thank you so much, Truly K. Appreciate your friend. So what I'm gonna do? I mean, I'm gonna submit another ticket for you. I'm gonna submit another ticket for Lisa Lives and just see what happens. So if nothing else, and I think what's gonna happen with the other tickets, they're gonna tell me what to tell y'all, and we'll see what happens. Because that's traditionally what happens. I don't know if they do anything on the back end, but we'll see what happens. Okay. Um, Let me know if there's. Ooh, sorry about that. Am I frozen? Can you guys hear me? Let me know. Huh. Can you hear me? I'm frozen. Let's see what happened. I don't know what just happened. Huh. Can you hear me? Can you at least hear me? I don't know what happened. Um, Interesting. I don't know. So you are frozen on screen, but we can hear you. Okay, you can't hear me. I don't know what happened. I think what's gonna happen, if it doesn't catch up, I'm probably gonna have to end the live. Let's see. Let's see. I'm not sure why am I still frozen. Oh, TikTok, be nice. Okay, I'm gonna end. I will. I'm gonna put this in the chat. I will end and restart. I'm gonna end and restart the live. I'm not sure why I'm frozen. Yeah, so I'm gonna end it and restart it. So come right back if you don't mind. Not sure. This is still rather glitchy. I can hear you, but you're frozen in and out. Out. Yeah. So I'm gonna end the live and I'm gonna restart the live stream. Sorry about that. I'm not sure what's going on, but this might mean it's time to end it. And if it's not gonna fix itself. Okay, friends. All right, I'm gonna end and come back. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. I am back. I'm not sure what just happened. It froze on me. We're gonna chalk it up to the glitch. Hey, I'm back. Better. So, yeah, I don't know what just happened. I don't know what just happened. So it is, um, Still a little bit of glitch going on. So thanks, TikTok. Thanks, TikTok. I Hey Kim, how you doing, friend? Thank you all for coming back. Appreciate you all coming back into the room. Appreciate it. Hey Black Lotus, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you all. Let me know if you guys have questions. Let's see, Nika, I want to circle back to your question. So we're gonna get there in a second. Not sure why it glitched on me. Well, we're just in a state of glitching still. That's pretty much it. I can't try to understand it. It is what it is. It ain't even, it's not worth not trying to understand. So TikTok is doing TikTok. Yeah, so it's not worth trying to understand. Um, so yeah. Anyway. Um, Nika, I don't think you were here. We had a couple of different conversations about the whole idea of the new community guidelines or the new terms. There's people who there's a couple different things I think that were problematic about the terms that people were posting content about and debating. Obviously, the glitch didn't make it any better because it almost seemed like there was some level of censorship going on too, with some of the posts not getting views and visibility, as well as the outage that happened. And so, yeah, so there's a lot of conspiracy surrounding that as well. So that's a separate thing. But the terms themselves, from what I understand, to me convey um, information that most platforms are probably going to shift towards, in terms of transparency about how you can post content here and engage on this platform, and how they're going to use your content. Like, this is, as you post here, you're making a conscious decision to post, and they can use your content to identify advertisers, or build partnerships and relationships with them because of your presence and what your interests are. And so I've heard people say, oh, this ability for them to use AI to kind of get a sense of how your to get an understanding of your content, but also to identify advertisers that can best match what you're to be paired with based on what your interests are. So really using your content to kind of guide their decision making, and also benefit financially from it. So that's the big thing. And so when we were talking about it yesterday, I was it yesterday? It might have been yesterday. It might have been the day before yesterday. We were talking about it. It was good morning, Natty Nat. How are you? All that are coming back in. Thank you so much for coming back. I'm not sure what happened, but the glitching did push us all out. So I appreciate you all being here. My new friends in the room, sincerely, Susan. How are you, friend? Let me know if you have questions as you come in as well. Gen X Dog Mom, enjoying playing on TikTok, experimenting with photos and using AI to create party invitations and more. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to like and share out the live. Thank you for the rose. Appreciate that as well. Natty Nat, thank you for the populars. Thank you for the follows. Sincerely, Susan. And so, yeah, I'm not sure. Thank you all for coming back and grabbing your daily heart me. I'll probably get another flash goal. Now that I think about that, when you said the daily heart me, made me think of it. I was like, oh, they're probably gonna give me heart beats too. So, because I just ended the live, Natty Nat. I had to end it to restart it. So I'm probably gonna, whatever it is, I probably will not accept the flash goal unless it's something really reasonable. So it is what it is today. It's like, TikTok, you got your flash goal already, so don't do it again. So with that, here's my take on social media and policies and stuff. At the end of the day, the way I see this platform, oh, laugh out loud. Okay, I'll give it to you now. Then, yeah, don't worry about it, friend. It's totally fine. TikTok is probably gonna do the most, so we know how that is. So, when it comes to engaging on these social media platforms, I was saying earlier, when we talked about this the other day, that I have goals for myself for 2026. I see the platforms, whether it's the YT, whether it's, thank you so much, Natty Nat, whether it's the YT, whether it's TikTok, whether it's the FB or IG, whichever platform, whether it's the new one down the road that everyone's, excited about. So whatever it is, they all have terms and conditions. They all have them. Some are more transparent than others. Some are trying to maybe be, leading the industry with what's to come in terms of their terms. And I think that's kind of what's happening here with TikTok. But at the end of the day, my goal is beyond just these platforms. It's to build something even bigger, something maybe I haven't even imagined yet. And so this is part of that strategy. And so at the end of the day, the exposure for me is what's most important. I want the exposure. I want to get out there. If you want to use my content, happily do it. You're go ahead and use it. Spread it out and share it with other folks if you think it's that great. Use it. So I guess I don't feel the same way about other people in terms of how this can be used. Now, I do know and recognize and respect the fact that there are some industries where the terms may be a little bit more problematic, and that's part of where people have to decide if this is for them, if this is the way they want to engage. What does that look like? At the end of the day, though, I'm trying to build. I'm in a growth phase. I had the board up that says year of growth. I'm in a growth phase. I'm trying to grow, and so where I stand today, a year into this, ideally is not where I stand 5 years from now. You said, I know that's right. It's not where I stand 5 years from now. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, I will have a YouTube presence. I would have been voice acting with under Carol's tutelage for a few years. I would have grown in so many other ways on my YT, on TikTok, on the other platforms. So for me, this is a growth phase, and I see this as a strategic plan. And part of it is getting my presence known here, building on the YT, kind of growing in this space. And the terms that are out there are not going to stop me from doing the things I need to do to build both here and beyond. I'm starting over in 2026, asking for friends that live life with goals. Is that it? Life with goals? Yes, I love that. I love that, friend. That's it. You're almost at 5K too. Look at you, friend. You are growing. Love that. So for me, this is one of multiple years to come. You said not lazy people. No, people don't want lazy people. Thank you, Susan. Do you go live? Let me know if you go live, friend. Okay. Let's talk about your live strategy too. So Mika, I hope that answers your question. I don't know if you want me to expound more on it. Honestly, I didn't. You said I have not. Oh, well then this is the way to go. This is the way to go. You want to build your community, friend. Absolutely. Um, I'm trying to join your dance community. You're talking to Love Universified. I love that. You said I want to join your dance community. I love that. So that's how I feel about this. Like I said, some people may have other feelings about the terms, and I'm happy to discuss it. I know I was inboxed by a few people, and even on the school platform, somebody messaged there. And, at the end of the day, you have to kind of review it and decide what's best for you based on those terms. They're out there. So you can decide what makes sense for you, what doesn't. Again, I will be honest with you, I think all platforms have terms that may be a little, concerning at times, or they're going to be doing and revising their terms to maybe mirror what's happening here. I wouldn't be surprised if this is pioneering what's to come in the future for all the platforms, because you got to think about AI and think about all the other things that come with that. And this is a business. This is a business. They are in the business for themselves, and we are part of their overall what do you call it? I don't know. We're their service and products. We're the products. We're the commodity. we're it. And at the end of the day, they're going to try to make sure that they are also getting what they need from this. And so I don't fault them. At the end of the day, I'm one of those people like, okay, I got to figure out what's in it for me. Thank you so much. And that's how I see it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kim. I appreciate your friend. That's why I stopped here. Oh, really? Okay, appreciate you suddenly, Susan. Thank you so much. You want to learn about going live. So you are in the right space, friend. That's what we talk about here. So, and just so you know, I am a creator network agency. So many of the people in the room are part of the agency, as well as people who are interested in getting an agency. So I could talk about that as well. But what I talk about is just live stream in general. So I help people with live streaming tips. So Nika, let me know if there's more that you want me to talk about. I know we had this conversation a couple times over the last week. So I'm happy to discuss it further. I'm happy to hear other people's ideas. If we have to turn on the boxes and people want to hear more from others and their perspective, I definitely think you should read it. I think Vibe Wellness says she ran it through like ChatGPT for like a synopsis, kind of getting a quick summary of it, just to understand some of the key things to pay attention to when it comes to the new guidelines. And again, I think everybody is at a point where they're like, is this okay for me or not? So just kind of keep that in mind. I'm good, thank you. Was your just curious because I heard you mention it. Yes. Okay. How to sell products on Live's TikTok Shop affiliate. Oh, that's your question? Okay. Okay. Yeah. So I can I'm not a TikTok Shop agency, but I have a shop account. I understand shop. I know some of the things to say and do and not do. Um, Although shop is, I tell people all the time, as a beginner, they have some beginner videos. They actually have kind of a training series they want you to go through. So I would say definitely do that. So anything I say, it does not matter based on what they told you in the training. So you got to focus on the training. So I will say that much. When you go, I don't think I have it anymore to show, but when you go to your home screen, your profile, you click TikTok Studio. On the post side, you're going to go to your TikTok shop for creators. So you're going to go on the creator side. And if you scroll down, I think usually when you click that, that little screen pops up promoting a campaign. But if you scroll down, there are sections about training. So definitely look at that. It's going to be right in the middle of the page. You got to scroll under the tools and resources. And then they also have the TikTok Shop Academy. That's another place for training and resources. That's under the tools and resource section. But there is, especially as a new TikTok Shop person, there's some training videos. It's like a series that you have to participate in. Doc Talk, how are you, friend? Thank you so much. Others come in our room. I appreciate you being here. TikTok glitched for me a little earlier, so I'm not sure what happened. It froze me out, so I'm starting my live over again. If you guys don't mind sharing out the live, I appreciate that. So, so that we can get some more friends in the room. Um, just a quick question. Do you know if my order went through? I'm not sure. Um, Black Lotus, what did you buy? The tapper? Did you buy it from me on my screen? Let me know if that's what you're saying. Hello, Kobe and Mello. Hello, friend. How are you? Thank you for that daily heart me. Um, Type yes for me if that's what you're saying. You purchased the tapper for me. Did you purchase it on this account? Let me know what you meant by your order. Black Lotus, you there? What order did you do, friend? Um, I don't know if I see anything in here. I'm looking, I'm checking, and I'm just trying to see which account did you purchase it from? Yeah, I don't see any recent orders on my screen. Yeah, so, and TikTok has been glitching. It has been glitching. So when I look at my orders and any inventory, I don't see anything that happened. But let me check. Wait, hold on one second. Oh yeah, that was for today. No, nothing for yesterday. Nothing for the last. Oh, wait a minute. There was something sold in the last 7 days. Oh, I see a tapper was sold. Yeah. You I don't see what day it was done in the last 7 days. Okay. January 30th. So on the 30th. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So I did see it. I do see it here. So yes, it went through. It looks like it went through. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Black Lotus, why you gonna say thank you? You didn't even answer none of my other questions. She's like, okay, now you got it. Thank you. But yeah, so it's in there, friend. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Now that's the one with the cord. That's like this one. It has a cord. It's gonna have a black cord. But that's the one with a cord. It's not the wireless one. The wireless one, it wasn't in there. And I had to go back and look. My wireless one, I think I need to buy a new one because it's been glitching lately. So I'm using my corded one lately to go live with. Okay. Thank you all for supporting the live. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for helping with sharing out the live too. I got filtered. I answered. Oh, you answered. It got filtered. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I didn't. It didn't show up. Um, get it from. Her cordless is great. This is where it came from. That's where I originally got this from. Coach Chantel. Yeah. But you guys told me I need to probably clean it. I need to do some other things. So maybe that's what's happening. But yeah, it's acting weird. So yeah, but you figure I use mine like constantly, but I'm assuming y'all do too. So I think we're all like the tapper is always tapping. So my cordless one goes downstairs with me when I go into lives. I'm tapping. It's tapping for my lives. So yeah, it's tapping nonstop. It feels like. So I'm using the wired one, maybe just to I don't know. I probably have to charge it. Hit and miss with TikTok's electronics sometimes. I agree with that. I agree with that. So yeah, Nika, are you good? So you said you're good with my response on the overall terms. Like I said, if you want to go, you can go look at the terms inside. I think they're going to be in. Yes, I'm good. Okay, I think they will be in the community guidelines area. I would imagine that's where they're sitting. The new terms. I need to do some research to see where exactly they have them for us to kind of go back and review. But just know, at the end of the day, go ahead and read them. You guys decide. Thank you for the follow. I see your Brain Trust. Thank you so much for being here. This is a brand new account, so let me know if you have questions, friends. You got it optimized, so I'm assuming maybe you're already on TikTok, and you have you you already kind of know how TikTok goes with making sure your account is optimized. There's some things I would encourage you to add to your bio, but definitely you've started it. Okay. Susan, back to you. So Susan, you had questions about shop. Let me know about specifics. So definitely do the training. When it comes to selling products, there's a couple different ways people do it. So selling strategies, it just depends on how you're doing. If you're doing a full-blown shoppable live, you are showing the products. You have a nice setup. You have the products that you want to talk about. Maybe they're on display so people can see it. I'm using my tablet for my YT, but it's on a stand where you can have it angled so people can see your products really clearly. I have stage lights here. All that was part of my TikTok shop setup. So when it comes to talking about the products, you want to talk about the features and benefits of the products. You want to talk about any sales that are going on, any flash sales, any kind of, no shipping, those type of things, no shipping costs. You talk about the things that people might want to get. If there's coupons, usually with shop, there's some coupons here. You want to shop those out and make sure people claim there's coupons. So those are like general things that you want to say when you're doing a shoppable live. And then obviously talk about the product itself and all the features, like I said, and any benefits of the product. Thank you, Flourish. Thank you so much for coming back, friend. I glitched. I don't know what happened where it froze me out. Hey, friend. Thank you so much for being here. So that is some basics for TikTok Shop. You got to be careful when it comes to products that are health and wellness. You can't make any exaggerated claims, any claims that are not um, in accordance to like the FCC in terms of how you're talking about from like an advertising perspective, how you're talking about a product and how its usage and its benefits. So, for example, you can't say, oh, it's for weight loss or something like that. You have to say, hey, it's going to promote gut health or, bloat reduction or, things like that in terms of the actual feature of the product, not the outcome. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So or not exaggerated outcomes because not everybody may get weight loss, but it may help with your gut health. It may help with your bloat reduction, that type of stuff. So you just got to be careful about how you talk about the products too. Okay. All right. I don't know if Susan's still here, but that was a quick response to her question about products. TikTok shop. Thank you, others that have come in the room. I appreciate you all being here. So, Peggy, thank you. Pat, thank you for being here. You guys are some new friends in the room. Feel free to put new in the chat if you're new and if you have questions. Um, any questions from our returning folks? I was saying earlier, we have our February campaign that we are going to launch ideally tomorrow by midnight tonight if TikTok approves it. They sent me a message back saying they didn't approve the other one because it wasn't enough time and time for it to go through the review process. So I'm hopeful that they will get it together. I will get it approved, and we can move forward, and we'll have the campaign we can do for February. Okay. Discipline Purpose. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate the follow. Let me know if you have any questions, friend. Um, the motivational page. Appreciate you joining. Thank you for the follow, friend. Um, so be on the lookout for that. You said fun stuff. Yes, yes. So our January campaign, we had Pure Intentions that came in first. Lisa Lives came in second, and then ultimately Mrs. Treetop came in third. The February campaigns, I'm thinking we will have a little bit of a shakeup in terms of how people go live. It's not necessarily it's not necessarily a lot of points going towards your go live, but I think I'm sorry, your minutes that you go live, but I think that's a significant enough points where people might, take advantage of that. Nika was scoffing, I guess, at the fact that people do the voice chats, but hey, that is a valid go live. What was January prize? It's $100, yeah, per winner. Yep. So that's for February as well. I usually don't say that on here. I usually save that for Zoom as well as for the terms and conditions you guys can look at. You're freezing over here. Not sure what's going on. Am I freezing again? Oh wow. Well, sorry. No problem. No problem. No, people listening. But no, I could say it. It's not that I can't say it. I just don't normally advertise that because I make that part of the agency benefit so people know what it is. Not all agencies operate the same way, so I don't want people to be like, oh, she's doing this, So anyway, not freezing for me. Good, good. Um, so yeah, I wonder, yeah, with the weather, it's probably really bad. Hey, how you doing, Rich? Hey, besties, happy first of the month. Hello. That's amazing though. Yeah, not freezing on my end. Yes. Okay. Okay. So so that's happening. Um, I'll talk about it in today's meeting. We will meet today. Hopefully, I have the campaign approved and we can definitely get things going so that it's approved and there's no concerns about it starting tomorrow or midnight tonight. So we'll see though. Thank you for that daily heart me. I appreciate your friend. Kim Loves Jamaica, thank you so much for being in here as well. Thank you so much, friends. Um, so definitely pay attention to the February campaign. The February campaign I'm actually a little excited about because there's another feature in there. It's like your valid go live dates. So there's points for that. And so now when you go live, and I know there's people who are still trying to figure out how often, what their schedule is, but there's like a bonus points for going live. And so that's tracked as well. So people can get points for that, and then you can get points for the minutes that you go live. OMG, I love your earrings. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for that daily heart me. And so that is part of the campaign. So yeah, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully it does launch and we are good to go. Thank you for the populars. We are good to go with it starting by midnight. All right. And the meeting today is at 6:30. We could talk a little bit, Nika, if you want. We can use some time in the meeting to talk about the terms. I guess I would love to hear other people's take on it so that we can get that out there too. How do you set up the boxes in live host in live host room? Thank you for the populars. The boxes for multi-guests, for people to become your guest on the live stream. When you go live, there is, okay, yeah. So when you go live, there is the two people. You'll see two people. It's like a pink and a blue person next to each other. Um, that's as a live host, it's going to be right here on your lower left side. You click that and it has layout options under the spin wheel. There's a settings wheel in the top right corner and you can see different layouts that you can have. Thank you all who are coming into the room. Thank you for grabbing those daily heart me's. Appreciate you, Susan. Okay, there you are. Yes, TikTok was trying to glitch me today. So I appreciate you. Peggy, thank you for the watch. 400 minutes. Look at you, friend. So yeah, there's different settings that you can select from in terms of layouts. Different layouts you can select from. And so you can have it where it's just the one box in the corner where you're still the main screen. You have the ability to have boxes along the side here. You can have the 9 boxes on the screen. They also have like this round table room, round table layout where there's 2 boxes on the side. And then there's another one, I can't remember the name of it, where there's 2 big boxes and then there's um, 4 little boxes, so a total of 10. 10 is the max that you can have. You said, I'm scared to go live. Is it Carlene? Thank you so much. You're scared to go live, friend. You said, I'm just going to throw it out there. I'm scared to go live. Mom of 2, 1 adult and 1 adultish. I love it. Picking me, choosing me, loving me. Love that bio, friend. Love it. What you scared of? Thank you all who are joining the live. I appreciate the new friends chiming in. Do it. Scared stickers came out. Your future best friend. Do good morning. There you go. Good morning. How you doing, friend? You said human resources, business development, and you have your email address there. Thank you so much. I don't know, talking to myself. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Do you normally talk to yourself? You should. I'm just saying. No, the way I see it, I see this as, and I say this all the time, and really I'm serious, I'm not joking, but I do think the beauty of this is you're talking to people. People are out there, don't get me wrong. You guys are in my chat, y'all connecting and stuff, but I also see this as an opportunity to talk to me. And I say me, I'm my best friend. I'm the person I love the most. And I can have a conversation with me out loud in this space. And there's things that I think and feel, and I can share with you all. You guys can offer input and insight as well. We can even have the boxes. That's what we talked about in terms of the boxes on the screen. And you can have this dialogue with other people too. Now, I say I'm the person I love the most. I love me more than my kids. I love me more than my husband. I love me more than my parents, all those. And so I can talk to myself, have this conversation, and all is well in the world. So I see it that way. I'm not intimidated by it. Over time it gets easier. You have people who come in, you said, Amen, I love that. I mean, I talk to myself at home, but on live, I think it's different. I think this is easy. I think this is so cool because now you can have this conversation. And if obviously you're going to have things that are of interest to other people that you're sharing. You're going to have your niche and topics that you're going to cover. And based on your audience, those are things that they want to hear from you. They want to learn from you. Maybe they want to be an entertainer inspired by you. Yes, ma'am, Dr. Lisa. It's like therapy. It is. Hell, ain't it? Ain't it? It's therapy. We have all these conversations, and then you have other people who give their insight. And you're like, wow, that's interesting. Thank you for sharing. I tell people that all the time. I have to come first and live, love me most. Yep, I know that's true. Yep. Wow, that's beautiful. Yeah, you have to. You got to think about it like that. This is what you're doing. You're loving on yourself in this process. You're loving on yourself. Again, depending on your topic, and ideally, I tell people all the time, your audience is a reflection of you. So your audience ideally have a similar perspective. Maybe not totally, but they may say, okay, well, wow, I love what you're sharing. This is what I needed to hear. Yeah, so I would definitely say start the go live process. Practice makes progress, doesn't it? It won't be scarier than talking to a crowd. That's true. That is true. You get instant feedback. You do. You get instant feedback from yourself. You're like, oh, self, you're right. Yes. Yes. I mean, like a real life crowd. Yes, that's true. That's true. That's scarier. It is. I had to do, like, in my former life, I always had to do large crowded room conversations. I was on panels and stuff because I was a senior administrator for career and life planning for student affairs out of college. And so when you would do the parent welcome weekends, I was in a room full of all parents in an auditorium, and I would have to talk about my services, my department, my team, all the things, and I'm on the panel with other folks. And then there was times when we would do just the career conversations, and it was like this intimate conversation with just me as the senior leader, and then I would introduce my team and stuff. So I'm used to public speaking. I've had to do like I've done a couple different speaking engagements for youth groups and stuff like that. So I'm used to it, but at the same time, it still is kind of nerve wracking. So for here, this is kind of easy for me. Um, can I come up for a minute, please? Sure, L. Let me. You said L. You said I wanted to. Yes. Thank you so much, Miss Kaylate. I appreciate your friend. Good morning. Happy Friday to all. Thank you so much. Um, let's. Oh, they changed the look. Oh, this is different when I clicked to come up. Let's see. Um, L, I invited you. Your future best friend. You said you wanted to come up to. Let me know. Elle, what's your question, friend? Or did you want to say something? I'm sorry.
I want to say something because I happened to write a live last night that I've read to my loyal few in the room, and part of it it's entitled "Reflections on Going Live for 31 Days." And one of the things that was my points, and I just think maybe maybe God gave it to me to say because it needs to. I want to address the person that has the fear, but I said, my second point is that someone wants/needs to hear your message. And I'm just going to read what I have written. I hear a lot of people say that fear keeps them from going live. As a self professed overthinker, I always ask myself, what is the worst that could happen? Let's play out the possibilities. You are in the safety of your home talking about something that you have knowledge of. Eventually, someone, quote, comes into the room. Okay, that has probably happened many times in your life, except it was real people coming into real rooms. On live, if your message isn't resonating with someone, they'll keep scrolling, just like you have probably done many times. Does that thought bother you? If so, why? How hard do you think it would be to write a message that everyone connects with? Going live is like pouring steamed veggies into a colander. What, or in this case, who is needed is what remains. You'll never know who you'll impact unless you cast your net. Most importantly, the message that you are keeping to yourself out of fear of what the masses might do will never reach the one person who needs to hear it. And isn't that a scarier thought?
Mm, wow, that's beautiful. Wow, thank you for sharing that. Wow.
You're welcome.
And just as you said, facts. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, yeah. Elle is in the agency, and she is one of our newer creators. And you just wrapped up going 31 days, going live every day. Is that what happened, Elle?
Yes.
And that's the first time you've ever done that. Is that fair to assume?
Yes.
Okay. How did it go for
After
you,
about two
friend?
months of doing it ever at all, I just started in November.
That's right. You started in November. Wow. How did it go for you?
It went well. I mean, I was joking that because since Friday was technically the last day of the challenge, because my live dates are Saturday and Sunday, I'm still gone 2 extra days, and I'm gonna see how long I can go. Actually, I'm gonna see
I love
how
that.
long I can go
I
because
love that.
it's
I love that. Well, February we're gonna have a new challenge. So February continues the consistency. So we're not giving up on being consistent. But no, that's awesome. Keep going. And as you and her live topic, just I want you to share your live topic and what you do in your live with folks because she is talking to overthinkers. So that's what she talks to in her
yes.
community. So you want to give a quick elevator pitch?
I talk about overthinking. I talk about stopping the spiral. And what I have developed over the course of these 30 days is I do an after dark because when our mind starts really spiraling, when we're ready to relax. I talk about that. I talk about why that happens. Excuse me. I do a faith-based Sunday reset, which I'll do today at 4 o'clock, and we'll do another after dark at 9 o'clock, and then just various things that I have found in my research. And like you said, Dr. Lisa, I'm speaking on it not because I'm a PhD of anything, it's because I'm an overthinker. And
Mm-hmm.
looking into it and talking about it is what has helped me. As you know, for me in education, which I am a first grade teacher, the best way to get somebody to solidify their learning is for them to teach it to somebody else. And so that is what I have found that is what is helpful to me. So please come in and listen and learn and share.
Yes. Love it. Love it, friend. What time do you go live? You want to put that out there too?
Well, it'll be today at 4 o'clock and at 9 o'clock. And now that with February being back to the consistent days, it's usually about 9 o'clock. Let me just say that that's the time that I can settle down and go.
9 p.m. Eastern.
Not Eastern time, yes. I always forget to say the Eastern. I'm assuming you all are Easterners, but no. It's yes, I'm in Georgia.
Okay. So yeah, 9 p.m. Eastern is her normal live time, and you said 4 p.m. today.
Yes.
Um, okay. And you're saying that was because of what?
4 and 9. Well,
Four.
I'm doing faith-based reset just earlier in the day because typically I'd be getting home from church at that time, and then the after dark because that is what is popular. I'll go again at 9 o'clock to settle down.
Okay, okay. And then if you get a chance, go definitely follow Elle and go to her. I want to say, is it still the most recent content that you posted on your page, or is it pinned? It's her overthinking song.
It might be the next to last, the one where I'm laying in the bed. You mean?
Uh huh. Your overthinking song.
Yes, that's the one. Look for me laying in the bed.
Yes. So she recorded a song. She made a song. She used a platform to do it, and it's not your singing voice. It's not your voice, is it?
No.
Okay. But she recorded this song, and it's really good, y'all. It's really good. So you got to go and check it out. She has it on her post. You should have it where it's just maybe your song too. Because I think, are you talking in that video? I feel like you were talking over it, but maybe not. Maybe it's just the song.
I did a voiceover, yes.
Okay. So I was going to say maybe have it where it's just the words of the song. So you can just hear the song itself. It's beautiful if you listen to the lyrics. Yeah, it's good. You said, way to go, sis. Yes, yes. So yeah, she could talk about that in her live in terms of how she did it, but it's really, really good. All right. Thank you, Elle. I appreciate your friend coming up, sharing that. Take care, friend. Anybody, so somebody else, my friend who was here, your future best friend, I think you said you wanted to come up, friend. Let me know if you're still in the room. I have the boxes up for a little bit, but at the end of the day, I think this is important. We talk about the overthinking. That is important to dispel that in this space. How you doing, Quentin? This space is interesting because you are amongst people who overthought the process, and many of us had to kind of stop and think about, okay, how do I do this? What do I press? What do I need to do to go live? And how do I just, quench the fear that is rising above? Like, how do I stop that and ultimately keep going and keep doing it? And so somebody like Elle, who was fairly new, she did it for 30 days. We had this challenge, New Year, New Me. It was our legendary January challenge, and she did go live every single day. And I should have asked her. I think you did mainly face-to-face live. There is the ability to do the voice live, the audio. I don't know if you did many audio at all, did you? I think all of your lives were non-audio, non-voice chats. So let me know if you did in fact use voice chats too. But that's good. I mean, the voice chat is there as a feature, but the goal is for you to start getting comfortable in front of the camera, talking, sharing your message, connecting with your viewers, and building community. Do you have to sign up for the challenge? Is this an agency challenge? Lviv, it was an agency challenge. You did not have to sign up. You were in the lead on the leaderboard. If you go back, so everybody in the agency, if you go back to your creator network, I'm sorry, to the campaigns. If you go to the campaign section, January is still there. Matter of fact, January is the only one that's there. February hasn't popped up yet. So January's there, and you can see where you ranked. Okay, so Lviv, you did not have to sign up. You should have been there. I don't remember where you ranked at, but you should be there. Okay, and I didn't make the next challenge where you guys had to sign up. I just wanted to make sure you guys, had the ability to see it and it was visible to you. Did you answer my question? Lviv, let me know if you got my answer, friend. I saw where you just mentioned. Let me know if you got I'm scrolling back down. Yes, just a few. Congratulations. I love it. Yes. Was talking about February. Love Universified. You say you're gonna win for February. I heard that, friend. Do you see me? I do see you. Let me know. Yes, thank you. Perfect, perfect. So yeah, definitely go back and look at January's results. You'll see how we landed, um, and where people landed on the leaderboard. And then as you guys are in your live, when you are looking at, thank you, Nika Grace. Appreciate your friend. When you guys go live, the campaigns for TikTok campaigns and the agency campaign is right here in the top corner. If you look up in the top corner. If you swipe those campaigns, you'll see campaigns for you once you're live. Now you see it now, you're going to see it as a viewer, but once you're live, you can click up there to see where you're at in the leaderboard. You can also go to the campaign section to see where you stand and compare yourself to other people. So all that is there for you all. So February's, what I was sharing earlier is that February, ideally it'll launch tonight at midnight. Hopefully it gets approved. I think the glitch is maybe prolonging the process a little bit. If it doesn't get approved, I'm probably going to have to extend it out a few days so that it's enough lead time for them to approve it because it's under review. They have to approve it and then they'll launch it. So I don't know if it's going to be able to launch by midnight tonight. If it doesn't do it, I'll probably extend it out maybe for it to launch by Wednesday. So at least give them a good 2 days. So we'll just push it out a few days. So just keep that in mind. February is a short month. Our campaign will be a little shorter. so just keep that in mind. But we'll get through it, friends. It should be fun. And then you guys always should be looking at the TikTok campaigns as another option too for you to engage with those campaigns. My new friends that came in the room, let me know if there's any other questions. I know some people were looking to potentially come up. Let me know if there were some other questions. Like I said, we talk about what does it mean to be an overthinker, overthinking this process. Let me say that, and I recognize that this is not easy in the beginning. Okay, and we can drop the stickers here. I say practice makes progress. If you are looking to do this perfectly, and I know our perfectionists in the room, because I'm a recovering overthinker. I'm a recovering perfectionist. And with that, I'm still a work in progress in both of those ways. And so I say, as you do this, you can't be looking for perfection. Sometimes you just got to jump in and do something maybe radically different, something out of your comfort zone. And with doing it, you get better. Okay? It's just like when you decide in the beginning of the year, you have those New Year's resolutions and you're going to drop so much weight or eat healthier or change your other habits that you have going on. That doesn't happen overnight. Hey, Hallie Q. That does not happen overnight. That requires you to engage in some type of regiment that allows you to slowly improve over time. So if you're gonna try to drop 25 pounds, then yeah, you gotta change your diet. You gotta exercise. First day of exercise, it don't mean that you're gonna lose 25 pounds in that first day. You probably feel like you should after the exercising, but it doesn't happen overnight. It takes practice. And as you get better and as you do it more frequently and you're on a regimen, you'll improve. But if you're just doing the one day of exercising and one day of eating clean and dieting, and then the next 6 or 7 days you don't do it, and then you go back and do that one day, you're still not going to have the results you're looking for. You got to make sure you're doing it and being consistent. So that January challenge was just that. So you got somebody like Elle, she's a school teacher, but at the same time, she's like, okay, when you go to her lives, if you look at her day 1 versus her day 31, that's a totally different person. You can see the progress that she's made. Like literally, you can see the progress that she's made. She knows what different features are. She knows what she's talking about. She has her talking points, her notes. She has creative things that she do in her live, and she brings that to her community, and she's talking about that. Like that's the whole point of this. Your room may not be rooming, but at the same time, you've improved so that when your room does start rooming, you can hold the attention of the people in your room and they will respect and understand and appreciate the information you're sharing. And as y'all saw with Elle coming up in my live today, y'all can go to her live and get some valuable information about overthinking. Okay? So I don't want you guys to overthink this process. Okay? Don't overthink it. You got to jump in. You got to decide you got to figure out what your why is. Why are you doing it? Because that's going to hold yourself accountable, hold you to keep doing it and showing up. All right. Um, Magoo, thank you so much for being here again. I saw you, friend. How are you as well? Thank you so much. You said I'm an overthinker. That's fine. You are amongst family and friends here. We're all overthinkers. Okay. But hey Lisa, I want you to understand that, with time it gets better, things improve, you'll build your community, it'll get much better, okay? So, hey. So just know that it's about, showing up, and like I said, the practice of it makes the progress. So if you're somebody who's only doing it a few days a week or a few days a month, I don't know if you would see the improvement, because first of all, the algorithm has to get used to you, but even more so, you have to get used to this. So just got to keep that in mind. Yes, thank you for the support. You are welcome, friend. Thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna pull down my boxes, just so that I can sometimes the format to me kind of feels awkward. So thank you so much. So my friends in the room, if you're new, feel free to put new in the chat. I always want to make sure I'm supporting you guys too as you're trying to navigate TikTok and understanding this platform in particular. Luxury Hair Extensions Tampa, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here. My baby girl is in Tampa. My husband's from Tampa too. So appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Hey, Miss Vicky, how you doing? Welcome to the room. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna stay on what ended up happening. I had to start this live over again. It glitched out on me. So I had a major glitch and it froze me. So I had to start the live over again. I'm probably gonna stay until I'll probably stay right into noon and get off. But at this point I've already done 90 minutes just because of the time of it all. So yes, how do you know when you're doing the live right? You said, wow. I can't find my you can't find my popular gift. Hello, Bam. How are you, friend? Um, okay, how do you know you're doing okay, popular gift first. When you go to the Daily Heart Me, Magoo, click the Daily Heart Me. If you says send a popular, click that, it'll take you to the popular gifts. Or you can go to the gift box below, go under exclusive. At the bottom, it's different categories. Click exclusive, and then the fan club gifts are there. Popular's on the top line. So that's where it's at. But yeah, I'm glad you came back. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you all coming in, giving those daily heart me's. I appreciate you all. Thank you for the populars. Appreciate that. Thank you so much, friends. Yes, TikTok is still a little glitchy. I'm not sure what happened earlier. Thank you so much. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Alec, you coming back? Happy Black History Month. Happy Black History Month. Charlie said Happy Black History Month. Thank you, friend. That's and when I was working at the college, you said yes. When I was working at the college, I was always up to date with all the different cultural events and celebrations each month. So yes, thank you for the reminder. Because my team, we were always doing something to be included in that stuff. So thank you for that. I'm probably missing out on some great speakers this month too. A lot of streamers are vacating, wondering if that means more opportunities for us. Halaku, let me say this, friend. Let me say that's exactly where my mindset went. I was like, you know what? That's good. All right. Oh well. The people have to find a new home. That's okay. That's okay. They can find our homes. That's totally fine. I love that approach. That's exactly what we should be doing. We need to make sure that we make space for the people who are looking to stay and be here, and they need community, and we will be that community. Okay. Just stopped in before church starts to show support. To show support. Thank you so much, Charlie. I appreciate you. Um, have you started your one-on-one? Yes. If you go into my profile, it's in there. You can get the one-on-one. It's a consultation. Yep. Rich, yay, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, we gonna grow. This is our year. I'm just saying, 2026 is our year. So as much as that January was glitchy, thank you for the lights, the hanging lights. Um, as much as January was a little bit of a rough start, especially towards the end. I don't want us to throw the whole month out the window, but for the most part, we had We had some support in January. Things grew. The last 7 to 10 days was a little rough, but for the most part, we had a good start. And if January was not great for you, I want you to think about the positive things that happened, but we still have 11 more months to go. Okay, thank you for the pretty lights. We still have 11 more months to go. So 1 month is not going to dictate how our year is going to operate. Okay, so all the different things that happen and the changes of people leaving and doing whatever they're going to do on the other platform, that's fine. We're here. We're looking for that exposure. We're looking to grow. If you want to multi stream in different places, by all means do it. But this is our growth year. Okay, so I want us to be intentional on that. We all made a lot of strides in January. We did. We did. We absolutely did. January was great for me. I got my mind right. I love that. You said I got my mind right. I love that, Miss Vicky. I love it. Thank you so much. But it was. I mean, I think January was pretty good. I'll be honest with you. I thought it was a good month. I learned a lot. I was able to be strategic in different ways. For me, it's kind of like, okay, how am I setting myself up for success? You guys know I'm interested in the voice acting. I attended that webinar. That was good. And our coach is in the room. I got my equipment. I need to work on my equipment. So there's goals I've set for myself that I saw progress being made in January. When it comes to streaming here, I got a lot of followers. I'm pretty pleased with how January's progressed for me. I'm at 17K followers total. I just topped that as of today, actually. And so just knowing that there was a lot of growth that happened that led the way for me to do what I need to do for these next 11 months. Okay? So I still got a lot of work to do. If they want to leave, let them. I heard that. Let them go. Thank you, Charlie. Yes, a sound mind. I love that. Yes. That's what this is about. And we're surrounding ourselves around people who will uplift us, who understand us, who get it. Okay? Because there's people who easily don't get it. There's people who get it, that we're here, we're willing to grow. This is an established platform, and at the same time, if you want to dip your toe in that pool over there too, by all means, it's up to you. But at the same time, don't throw out what you've done here and the progress you made. Doc, where's the fine line between consistency and over? Where's Doc? Where's the fine line between consistency and overexposure? I don't know if overexposure is a thing yet. I don't think we've gotten there yet. Yes, thank you for the support. You're welcome, Rich. We can walk and chew gum at the same time, y'all. I heard that. I'm over here shaking my head up and down. Appreciate you, Miss Vicky. Good morning. Next chapter. I appreciate you. Look at there. I love your name. Look at you, get your email, retired teacher, lover of books, and diamond art. I love that. I love God and I count my blessings daily. Look at you, friend. You came in the room right on time. Yes. That's what we're doing. We're next chapter in it. We're next chapter in it. That name is perfect. But yeah, at the end of the day, I think a lot of this is built on consistency. We gotta have a consistent foundation. Who knows 2026? Look at y'all. TikTok, you sending all these people in my room with the right names. Yes. Oops. All these people with the right names. We are meeting today. We're doing 6:30. I sent out the Zoom this morning, the Zoom registration. I forgot to do it last night, so I sent it first thing this morning, so you have it in your inbox. So we are meeting. I'll send a reminder this afternoon. So yeah, but yeah, I want us to stay encouraged. I want us to stay encouraged. I don't want anything that's happening elsewhere be a point of discouragement for you. Again, you can walk and chew gum like Carol said. You can do it. We can do hard things. We can do all that. Hey there, good morning, Shano, and how are you, friend? So yeah, we can do it. Okay, have a great day. I'll see you later. Okay, appreciate you, Charlie. Appreciate you being here. So we can do all things. Thank you, Eugene. Appreciate you being here. Um, What question was I was supposed to answer? Somebody put your question back in. I forgot. Magoo, was it your question? I think I was supposed to circle back to your question. What was your question, friend? It's February 1st. Can we talk? Can we talk this coming week? Yes. Yes. And if you want to apply, let me know if you want to do it, and let's see what it says. Okay. So let me know if you want to reapply, and then we'll see what it says. And we can definitely talk this week. Yeah. Message me. Message me. I'm going to sign up. You're going to sign up. Okay, I do. Okay, perfect. Getting ready to go live to promote my book. All right, Shauna. Magoo, are you going live, friend? Let me know. So to join the agency, you have to be a live host. You have to be already going live. I tell people if you haven't gone live before, get those first 3 lives out of the way where you go live day 1, day 2, day 3. You got to go a total of 30 minutes. I tell people try to go 30 minutes each day, but thank you so much for the roses. Um, I will apply sometime in March. All right, friend, Eugene. So yeah, keep me posted. Eugene, message me because I think you might be like Miss Vicky's situation. So let's. We're probably going to pay attention to what happens with your situation with your departure. Yeah. Do you have to be? Do they have to be recent? Yes. So if it wasn't a recent time you have gone live, like in the last, I'm gonna say within the last 2 weeks or so, TikTok's like, you know what, you got to start over. You gotta have a make sure you have a recent go live. Okay. Yes, I will do that. Okay. Um, what I'll say also too, the whole point of this, let me say this to my people who sign up, because UG, Miss Vicky, they are seasoned um, live hosts, live streamers. They've been doing this. I will say you got to get into the point that you are comfortable going live on a regular basis. Don't sign up for an agency if you know for the most part you're not going to go live or not go live consistently. That's the whole point of agency. Agency should be able to come in and support you and advocate for you. So, so yeah. So with that being said, you want to make sure you're going to go live before you sign up. So that's the only thing I will say. I just want to make sure people kind of have that understanding. I have people on my books that have not been going live, and I think you get energized, you get excited, you want to try something new, but then when it comes to doing the work and showing up and being consistent, that's where it's like, oh, I don't know if I want to do this, and people don't stay consistent or don't even really engage in the process fully and give it a full try of doing it. So I want to make sure we're bringing in the people who are going to do the work and show up and stuff. So we're trying to do big things, and you got to know your why. I say that all the time because I can't be the person controlling your why. Your why is your personal responsibility. This is your journey. So you would have to make sure that you're doing this for you. Okay. Thank you watching for 100 minutes, Rich. Appreciate you, friend. So it's tell you how long you should be live, right? Um, you're saying, does TikTok tell you how long you should be live? The first 3 lives, you have to be live for at least 30 minutes to get full features and access. So like pinning comments, there's some other things that you want to make sure you do to get full access. TikTok gave me a flash goal again. I'm not going to do it. It says 20 roses. We're going to say not now because this is a restart. We did the flash goal the first time, so we're not going to do it this time around. And I think I'm only going to stay live for another 10 minutes or so. Tell me about the change in ownership on TikTok. When we started the live, I was talking about that. Give me 1 second, Eugene. Let me finish with Magoo's question. In terms of how long you have to go live after you start your journey, I tell people the Scale Live Rewards requires that if you go live at least 25 minutes or more, you get the maximum amount from the Scale Live Rewards. That's essentially your monetization, how you get paid from TikTok. So 25 minutes is literally, in my opinion, the bare minimum that you want to go live. Now, granted, you can go live less, but if you want to get any gifting, if you want to get the maximum amount, it's based on the time you go live, how long you go live, and how many new followers you get. You have to have 5 new followers. The max you can get per live is 40%. TikTok takes the difference. Or gets the difference rather. So I tell people get in the habit of going live longer, 30 minutes, an hour, 90 minutes, 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So the more you go live, more people are coming to your room. They push you out, give you more visibility. And if your live is active, thank you, Coach Chantel. Thank you for that daily heartbeat. People are sharing your live out. They're liking your live. All that's happening, that's going to help your live in terms of its visibility. Happiness, thank you so much for being here. 2 hours is my sweet spot. Yeah. And so there's people like my friend Nika, they go live on average 2 hours. So I think that was your question. Let me know if that was your question, Magoo. Hello, friend. Hey, everybody. Thank you for the populars commenting. Um, Commenting, yes, comments matter. The chat has to be chatting. People are engaging. Thank you so much, Miss Vicky. I agree. So you got to have those comments going, the likes, the shares, the comments, the stickers. All those are comments. Commenting to each other. Yeah, 2 hours is main goal. Yep, yep. So that's it. I um so I encourage you to make sure that you are going live. As long as you can, if you really want to think about this, like, is there a way you can kind of extend it out and go live longer? That's better for you. Okay. And even in this situation, I'm glitching. I glitched earlier, so I did almost 30 minutes earlier, and now I came back. I had to restart my live, and because of that, hold on, I always get this trouble that comes in my life. The little weird emoji things. Um, so because of that, I had to restart. So technically, theoretically, I probably should go a little longer because this live is its own isolated live, just like the last one was. But I can't stay on live all day, y'all. So I just can't go live all day. But I'll come back at 4. See, I'll do this 10 and I'll do 4, and then Sundays is kind of my long day because then I do the Zoom meeting with you all too, and so it just makes for a longer day. So I usually try to end up doing like 90 minutes on these days for the two lives. So, but it is what it is. 2 hours is a nice spread. You can get a few waves of people. Yes, yep, that's it. You'll get a nice little wave of people. Usually every 30 minutes or so, you kind of get a little push of people in your room. Depends on how your room is activated and engaging. I started going live doing diamond painting. Next chapter, is that what you do? I loved that. That was my daughter and I. That was our little activity during COVID, during the pandemic. We got the little kids and we were doing it. I think I have like 3 kids still in the room that I've never started. So I need to get back to that. I really did enjoy it. I went 4 hours a day for months, but 2 hours really is my comfort and joy spot. It is. It's hard when you go over 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I think I'm really right around 2.5 hours. I can probably push to 3, but anything beyond 3, I can feel myself getting drained at that point. Yeah. Um, and you said I usually do 3 hours. So do you do a whole painting or do you just do sections? And then you're like, okay, at the 3 hour mark, you're now like, okay, guys, we're gonna leave. We'll come back and do this next section. That's cool. That's cool. I love that. Is there a good time to go live? I tell people sections. Okay, I tell people go live when you can be consistent. A time that works for you. That has to be the main focus, especially in the beginning, because you don't want to be inconsistent. And then on top of that, when you think about people knowing what time you go live and can depend on you being there and you're building this community of supporters, you want to be consistent. It's almost like we have a sticker that says this ain't TV, but to a certain extent that is like old TV before we had streaming. So you figure you had your favorite show and you knew what time that show was coming on, so you would show up. And so you think about it from a viewer perspective, they might be driving home from work, or maybe they're getting ready for church on the Sunday morning, or maybe they're cooking breakfast in the morning with their kids and stuff, but they have their phone set up and they're listening to you. Like, you're their show, you're their TV, and you have people who depend on you showing up. So first start with you. Now the algorithm will give you some recommendations based on your viewers, the people who have come in. Some of those people have just come in and swiped on through. They have not stayed. They didn't ask questions, they didn't pull up a chair. And so it will give you some data based on their overall presence over the last 7 days of those people who came to those viewers who came in your live. Um, and so it will give you some time frames that those viewers on the platform. That data is okay to use. I'm not saying that you shouldn't use it, but again, keep in mind those are not necessarily your fan club members, your followers. That's not necessarily the case. They're not necessarily your followers. So just know that that data is a little off, and you have to decide on if you want to try it and use that data to kind of help improve your live stream. But first, pick a time that you can stick to. Should I do different times? There are people in the beginning, Magoo, who will test out a few time frames. That's okay in the beginning. You can test it out, maybe bounce around a little bit. I would tell you give yourself at least a week, maybe 2 weeks of a time that you're gonna do. Stick to it for a few weeks just to get a sense of it. Just don't keep popping up and popping around constantly because you never know if that was just a fluke, if that was just a one-time thing, or if there's something to that time that you selected. You said, Leanne said, I remember my first live in the agency. You told me the diamond painting was your analog activity. Yeah, I did love that. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I need, like I said, I need to get back to it. It's been a minute since I've done it, but I really did love doing it. Good day, everyone. How you doing, Carla? Thank you so much for being here. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. I love that. Um, so, that makes sense. Yep, yep, Magoo. Lisa, I love it. The diamond painting. Plan to do 24 hours in the live series till just now. What does that mean? 24 hours in the live series? Let me know what that meant. Love Universified. I appreciate you sharing that down low. Next chapter, I found that I'm getting a lot of the same people each time I'm live. That's good. You have community. Make sure they're grabbing their daily heart mate. Make sure they're coming in, and then you want to make sure you're talking to them. So I don't know, based on your live stream, obviously when you're doing an activity, it's hard to pay attention to your chat at times. So you're gonna have to figure out what that balance is. But you want to make sure you're clicking there, the people in the room, shouting some of those people out, especially your newbies, maybe your returners. If you have some people who are coming back, make sure you make note of that and say, hi, haven't seen you in a while. Thank you. Come on back. So again, you're making those people feel special and connected to you. That's important. Dr. Lisa, are you familiar with Stand Store? Can you recommend someone? I do have a Stand Store. I am very familiar with Stand Store. Yep. Carla, let me know if you have questions about Stan. Yes. Nice community. Community is what this is all about. You are building community. Yes, that's good. Yep. So yeah, Carla, yeah, Carla, if you want to message me, let me know. But yeah, my Stan is in my on my profile. It's my webpage that you can go to on my profile. Yep. So yeah, so I'm very familiar with the setup and all the details behind Stan in particular. Yep. Hello, Halaku, thank you so much for being here. So yeah, guys, we are in a great time. I love Halaku is just so she's such a deep thinker. She's like, all these people leaving. This is our time. We could do this. We could take over. I was like, yes, we can, Fred. I will try it and let you know. Gonna be cooking, meditating, everything for 24 hours live. No sleep. What? Okay. I don't know. Okay. I've never tried it. I will say this. I thought they cut you off at one point. I don't know if you could do 24 hours, but some of y'all might know better than me. But some point I think they make your live end, but I'm not sure. I don't know if you can do 24 hours. Um, hey, friend. Hello. Let's all connect. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate your friend coming through. Thank you so much. Um, you said I stuck and could use help. You're stuck and you could use some help. Okay, friend. Um, yeah, definitely message me. I do consultations, so we can do that and do a walkthrough. So if you want to go on my stand and book a consultation, we can do it that way. But let me know what questions you have. Maybe just inbox me if there's a few questions I can answer quickly. Um, okay, so we can. It depends on what type of support you need. Um, you said what? Oh, that's why. You said that's why. That's why you don't see 24-hour lives. Yeah, I don't know if the platform allows you to go 24 hours straight. I think at some point your live ends up getting dropped. They do end sometimes, yeah. So Miss K Latte, she must have attempted it. So thank you for the follow, Steve-O. Appreciate your friend. They will keep advising you to take a break. Okay, there you go. Miss Vicky said they'll take it, advise you to take a break. I think the most I've ever done was 5 hours. So I don't know beyond five of what to expect. Yeah, so good afternoon, everyone. Appreciate your friend. Thank you so much for being here. You said linking like-minded individuals and bringing people closer together. Having a vast network of connections is a blessing, and there is united people. I love that, friend. Thank you for being here. Um, I've seen a lot. Nika says, she said, I've seen a lot of people do it. I mean, maybe they're doing 24, not sure. I'm sorry, 23. 23 hours, you're not sure if it's quite 24. As long as it's active, they let you. You said as long as you're active on the screen, they'll let you do it. Um, do you have availability today? You know what? Look at my calendar. I think I do. I think you could book for today. Yeah. You would have to do it soon. I think I have it set up where you can't do same day if it's like within 2 hours of it. Um, how do you feel in your head? 5 hours live. How did you feel? You know what it was? It was probably hunger. That's probably what was happening. I was like, oh, I'm hungry, y'all. I gotta get off here. I think that's what happened. But you know what? What I did, Miss Vicky, we had the panel boxes open. People were chatting. You know, there was a combination of things happening. Me talking, panel boxes, um, different conversations that were extended conversations. So it was a lot going on throughout the live. I think that was also doing the campaign, so we were talking about the campaign. So it was just a lot going on. So it felt like it went fast. It didn't seem like 5 hours. Wow, I did 5 hours. So it went quickly. Um, you said the Exodus Plus change course to track and incentivize at some point. They will. That's what I'm thinking. Halaku, I'm saying the same thing. We're on the same page. She's pretty much referring to how people are leaving the app. There's another platform that people are intrigued by, and that's causing people to leave. I think some people have one foot in the door though. They're in both spaces, so it may feel like there's not necessarily a crisis yet. Hey, Charlotte, Charlene, how you doing, friend? So it may feel like there's not a crisis yet because you have people who are still kind of one foot in, one foot out. But at the end of the day, what's going to be the determining factor is dollars and cents. And so if you had creators that were doing a whole lot on this app and not all of a sudden, now all of a sudden they're not, that's going to wake them up. That's going to be the factor. And then they're going to have to realize, like, wait a minute. And it's not as if they don't know, because you figure the agency folks in my threads, everybody is in up arms about it. So I would say it's on their radar, or they are complicit. they are they are in cahoots with them. So yeah, I'm helping mod 3 of our cycles. Oh, Steve, you're saying you're helping mod 3 of out of 12 hours apiece. Oh, you guys are doing 3 hours of 12 hours apiece. Okay, so you're modding for somebody. Ebony, thank you so much. This ain't TV. So yeah, if something isn't said sooner than later, I'm thinking they're in on it. And they're double dipping. They're here and there, and they have all these other little platforms going on. I think all of it's connected. I tried to schedule you have to Monday, Wednesday, Friday boundaries. Do I? Okay. Um, I'll open it up for you. Um, so that you can pull up time. What are the benefits of moderating? It depends on the live host. The live host has the ability to give benefits to their mods. So it just depends on the live host, and it depends on what they're doing. Usually with mods, you might, you gift them in the app. There's some stuff that you can do, making sure that you're taking care of them and stuff. So again, it just depends on the mods. I'm sorry, the live host. So yeah. Um, Let me know. Let's see, friends. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all coming through. Feel free to Let me know who is going live. I'm going to get off in a second because it's after 12. So I'm going to get off in a second. If you have any questions, let me know. And all right. It should be there for you, Carla, if you want to try it now. See if that worked. Let's see if that worked. Okay. Let me know if there's any questions, okay? Um, and we'll go from there, friends. All right. And then who is going live between now and then? Anybody going live? You want to put your live time in the chat? Who is going live? I'm going live at 12:30, 12:30 Eastern. Okay. Nika's going live in like the next 25 minutes. Happy Sunday, Miss Kaylate. Does TikTok acknowledge or award moderators like minutes on live? No. Nope. That would be a great idea, but no. Mm-mm. They don't even reward guests when that way. So guests don't get credit for being live. But no. Mm-mm. Yeah, that's a great idea. If there was some type of mod credit you can get, I guess. I mean, yeah, they would have to think about what does that ultimately mean for the moderator in terms of how do they're tracking their live time. Is there a gain from that? Like some people moderate several lives. I know. Yeah, yeah, they sure do. We have my birthday resort stay today, so getting ready for that. That's why you're doing our live. Okay, gotcha. Please drop share and agency chat. Um, please drop share in agency chat. Oh, what you mean? The live times? Okay, when people go live, yes. Put in the agency and the TikTok chats for the agency. That's what she's saying. Okay, no problem. I think that's is that correct? Excuse me. Is that correct? I hope that is. I think that's what you're saying. Yeah, if you're going live, put it in the agency chat too so people can see it. Share it out. That's what she's saying. Share out your live. Make sure that people see it. And I know I have gotten back to sharing out my live a little bit more too because I do recognize that some of you guys see that and you're like, oh, well, let me join. When you go live, please share so I can come by. Yep, that's it. Congrats on 17K, on the 17K. What's the 17K? What you know about, Nika? It's like 17K followers. Oh, okay. I was like, oh. I was like, what just happened? I ain't used to it yet. I'm brand new. It's brand new for a girl, so I'm still getting used to it. I was like, what does that mean? It's like $17,000. I got that. We knew her when she was a tween, exactly. Yes, I'm hopeful. Hey, my goal for the 2026 year, and it's a big audacious goal. I know that it's a big audacious goal, but I would like to be in the 50K family. That's what I would like to be. I would like to have that moment where I have this viral video moment because the girl really ain't gone super viral yet, and so I want that moment where I can now have 50K. And maybe the Lord might say, you know what, 50 is too small for you, sweetie. You need 100K. So that's what I want. But thank you. I appreciate every little step along the way. Okay. You said 50K. Yes. Yeah, so I don't know. So when you said it, I was like, oh, it is. So I and that's the thing about it. You have goals for yourself. Things will happen. Things won't happen, and it's totally fine. I would have loved to end the 2025 year at about 20K. That was my goal for the year. Didn't get there. I did make some progress though. In the last few months, I've picked up. I'm gonna say I have to look at total for each month, but I think I've picked up. When I started the agency, I was probably right around 14K. I have to look and see what my numbers were. I think it was 13 and a half, 14K. So I think between August and now, was 17. So that's good. That's progress, y'all. I'll take it. I'll take it. You said loving your energy and support. That's what we're doing. Speaking and follow the words. I heard that, Miss Vicky. That's what we're doing. Yes, manifest that is. Next chapter, yes, we have a good time. This is a great community, an absolute great community. We are building. We are not of the mindset that we have to sit back and just, watch other people grow and gain and stuff. No, we we're trying to build something for ourselves. We're following our why. We're building community, and it's a great community of supporters. So just know, this is what you get. So, um, really quickly, if you're going live, so Nika says she's going live. Anybody else going live? I'm going to get off shortly. If you're interested in the agency, I am a Creator Network agency, and so you can join. It's a free program. I tell people all the time it's free. If you're going live anyway, you might as well learn different tips, strategies to improve your live stream, to go live. You said, I will definitely be back. Awesome. To go live and then ultimately build your community. So we talk about this in an intentional way because I want you guys to be successful. You said, did you book select successfully? I don't know why I said selectively. Successfully. Let me check and see if I see the email notification. You did, ma'am. Yep, I see you. I see you on 115. All right, perfect. I will see you shortly. Thank you for that, friend. Let me know if you guys have any other questions. 100K. We did do 100K in the room. Look at y'all. Love that. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate the support. I'm going to be back. I'm going to be back at 4 p.m. Eastern. I'll be back at 4 p.m. Eastern. So feel free to come back. We'll talk a little bit more about live streaming engagement. We'll talk about live streaming strategies. I see you, friend. Thank you, Carla. I look forward to connecting with your friend. Um, Yay, thank you for the support. Stay blessed and happy. I appreciate your friend. I gotta go check and see what this weather's like here in Orlando. My husband said it was 13 degrees. I'm gonna walk outside, y'all. I haven't been outside yet. We did it. Congratulations. Thank you so much. So I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys in a few hours and I'll be back and I'll be out in these TikTok streets too. It's 34 here. Oof. Leanne is in South Florida. She's in the Fort Lauderdale area. So 34 here. I have to see. It's probably warmer. I guess when he woke up this morning it was 13. So I'm assuming it's gotten better. I'm assuming it's ideally it's in the 30s would be great, but I think it's probably in the 20s at least. Because I think we were supposed to have like a 25 degrees or something like that. It's very windy. Yeah, they said the wind chill made it like 13 degrees here. And the feels like temperature was 13. And then it warm. I think it's supposed to warm up maybe to the 30s. I have to look and see. Um, but yeah. My husband, I don't know if you were here, Leanne, when I say this. My husband said Orlando, Florida, or Central Florida was colder than Montana. Our temperatures was supposed to be colder than Montana. Basically, whatever this cold front is, we were supposed to be getting colder temperatures than Montana would get right now. Like that's crazy. That's super crazy to me. Just the thought of it. I said Montana. That ain't Florida. So yikes. Temperature is rising. We woke up to -5 and now 21. Okay. Wow. Oh my goodness. You're in Michigan, Michigan, Miss Vicky. I think you're in the state of Michigan. Um, yes. So see, that's cold. I'm a Midwest girl. I'm from Chicago, Michigan. Yep, I'm from Chicago originally, so I know what cold is. Been there, the windy city. I understand all this. I don't expect it for Florida. That's not what I came here for. Okay, so for that reason, I say, this ain't right. See this weekend, friend. Enjoy your week. Thank you, Rich. Appreciate your friend. Tasha, thank you for coming in, friend. So for that reason, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. So yes, Chicago is cold capital. I know. I know. I was just there a couple weeks ago, and it was cold. It was cold, and I think the high during the time I was there was like it was like temperatures in the 30s and 40s, and they had just had a snow, and it snowed actually while I was there too, and yes, so Chicago, I was frigid there. Now I'm gonna go downstairs and go outside for a second. I ain't gonna be out there long and see how cold it is, but this is not typical for Florida. Okay. Oh, that's right. Charlene laughing. She's in Chicago too. Who else is in Chicago? E-Nurse is also Chicago. They call it the Windy City. Yes, and it lives up to its name. It is truly the Windy City. So yeah. All right, dear friends, I appreciate you. So I'll be back. I'll see you guys later. Thank you all for coming in. We had some great conversation. I felt like I didn't talk as in depth as I would have talked about in terms of kind of my overthinkers and some other things that we want to make sure people understand how to engage this process. Thank you for that daily heart, me, Leanne. But we'll get there. So we'll talk some more, and then like I said, we'll we'll make some progress when it comes to helping people go live. Okay. So remember, practice makes progress. Thank you all for the watching, the liking, the comments. Oh, thank you, Miss Vicky. You're a great teacher too. Yes. So thank you for the comments, the engagement, the gifting. I appreciate all the support. I will see you guys in about a few hours. Okay, at 4 o'clock. All right. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you for those populars. I see you, Fran. All right. Take care, everybody. Take care. Thank you. Claim your points real quick. Claim your points as you're coming live. And I'll see you guys back at 4 p.m. Eastern. Okay. Thank you all who are coming in. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye bye. All right, friends. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for the support. I was cutting off my screen. It keeps bouncing me into other people's rooms. All right, friends. Take care. Appreciate everybody. Bye bye.